about now? Can you hear me now? Can't hear me? Can everybody hear me now? Okay, now you can hear me. I guess the mic wasn't turned on. Okay, so I'll start all over again. All right, so I was asked a question in one of the comments on a video is am I ever going to learn crochet from you? And the answer is maybe. The patterns that I'm currently working on, these ones, are done by a lady in, and I need to get that Nightbot. She is on Etsy. It is Gleefully Crocheted. That is the person that I get the patterns from. She has over 300 patterns, and I have done my own. But I've taken the last blanket we did was kind of like it was uh, it was part of um, it was part of a blanket. You know, I'd taken some of her ideas and my ideas. So I really feel like I cannot ever use that because it's some of hers and I would not do that to her. She does excellent patterns. Hi, Mandy. Welcome on in. Thank you for stopping on in. She does wonderful patterns and wonderful crochet, and she is just amazing. And I would not do that to her. They're copyrighted and she's worked hard. Um, and so I will put in her shop. I can get it. Share her shop. Where's her shop? I'm doing it from a computer, so it's different. Reviews of the shop. Message seller. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find out. Trying to get the bugs to go away from me. Let's see if I can go back up here. Okay, here it is. Here's her shop on Etsy. So if you are interested in looking at her patterns, you can go there and look at them. My eventual goal, really, honestly, and you could put hashtag blessed in the chat to be able to share your link. And so this is her Etsy site. That's where I get my patterns from. And so the other place I would send people, if people are looking, and I will put both of these in the description, is there is a YouTuber named Bagaday. She has over 1 million subscribers. And if you are trying to learn how to crochet, I would send you right to her because she is excellent in the way she does it. I have learned a lot from watching her, and she has a lot of different 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 patterns on there. She does it very well. She explains it very well. And I have done a blanket for her that I got from Gleefully Crochet for an auction she does. Hi, Rooted in Essential Oils. So if you are going to learn or want to learn how to crochet, I would say go there to Bag a Day. A lot of great patterns on there. So I put both of those in there. And again, you could put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. So because of that, because of the reason that the pattern I'm currently working on is not mine, it's not mine to share, it's not mine to do anything. I need to be respectful of the person that I got it from, and I will be and continue to be. I'd want the same thing if it was on my end. So I guess to some degree I don't feel equipped totally to teach people how to crochet, because I feel very limited with that. I feel limited in the sense of, uh, I feel limited in the sense of, you know, I have a lot of knowledge, but when I tend to crochet with hats, they tend to be too big. I crochet loosely. I don't do amigurumis very well at all. If you're going to be looking for amigurumis, I'm going to send you right here. She is one of my mods, and she is amazing, crafty witch. She does great with amigurumi stuff. I don't enjoy amigurumis. I don't like amigurumis. Um, I'm not going to teach anybody how to do our soap caddies because we sell those in our merch store, which I think what we're going to start doing with those is dropping them down to $5 a piece instead of being them at $6. Um, so with that being said, I think the point is, yes, I do plan eventually, but if I'm going to show you how to do something, it's going to be our patterns that we have done and that are available for purchase in our merch store. I really love these blankets. I love doing them. I love putting them together. I want to learn how to design them. I know that the individual does them on Excel, but I have to sit there and really kind of figure out how to do it and do the designs and do the patterns. I want to do a monkey blanket because I love our life's adventures. I actually want to send them one. So because of that, there are patterns that I want to do. Hi, Oaks. How are you? Put hashtag bless in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. Um, so I don't want to discourage anybody to say, okay, I know that in our channel description, we have crochet, you know, it's there. And it's there because of the fact that when we started this channel, this was never, ever the intention, guys, ever to ever be able to go live. Wasn't going to do it, wasn't thinking to do it. I'm glad you're doing it. Great. We went to Sam's Club. I'm tired. I don't even know if I'm going to get to the crochet, but I brought it out because I felt like I needed a break. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Put hashtag blessed if you want people to connect with your channel. So we started this channel because we wanted people, because we were just trying to show off our crochet at the time. Blankets I was doing, I like doing C to C patterns, so we were doing those. And it wasn't for the fact that I was really going to show anybody how to crochet. I wanted to connect people. That's what I wanted to do. But I was in a group that already knew me as Blessed to Crochet because I thought, why don't I just start a YouTube channel and we could go ahead and do a YouTube channel. And this way people can, people already knew my name. I was in a pretty substantial channel that I was kind of involved in the group, in the community. People knew us as Blessed to Crochet. I started using that. And we were showing off our what we were doing as far as crafts. Christina got married in 2022, and I thought, well, you know what? Let's just show off our crochet. I was doing it as a way. I was happy go lucky to say, buy me the yarn, mom. Anything extra you get. I just wanted to crochet because I was dealing with empty nest syndrome, I guess you could say. So um, that's why the name came about, because I thought, well, I'll start the YouTube channel. We can show off our crochet and be able to show people what we're doing. So if I can do a blanket, then I can show them what we're doing. Then I can send people there. That was the intention of it. The intention was never, ever to take this channel and grow it to monetization. I'm so glad we did. But I realized in December of 22 the benefit of connection. I had gone through a pretty significant thing. My aunt was diagnosed with cancer. My other uh, family member decided that, they didn't want to speak to us for a period of time. And so it's also the hardest time of year for me because that the 31st is the passing of my grandfather, and the first was the passing of my dad. So I need a connection. And I thought, well, if I need connection, how many people out there need it? How many other people are sitting there, maybe like me, that are dealing with chronic pain and are going, wait a minute, I need to have this connection. I can't be out. I can't go out as much as people. I can't do as much as people that people can. I need this connection, right? That's why we started it. Had no intention of going live. Had no intention of being it where we're sitting at almost 1950 in subscriber count. Never intended. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I love it. I love. Oh, that's okay. I know. You do what you have to do right now, Alfonso. I understand that. If you need to talk, you can call me. So, the point of it is that that's why we started the channel. And I originally said when we did the lives that I was not going to ever teach anybody how to crochet. I wasn't going to close the window on that, but I wasn't necessarily felt led to do that. But I also was, again, in a group that knew me as Blessed to Crochet. And so they knew who I was. You go on the YouTube streets now, they know Blessed to Crochet is Mary and Kathy. Changing it to something else, to something that I've kind of fought a little bit about, my mom and I a little bit, not that we fought, but we've kind of gone back and forth about it because I thought, well, what if we change it? And my point of changing it has always been I really want people, honest to goodness gracious, to be confident enough to be able to say, you know what? Look past a person's name and start getting to know who they are as a person, who they are as a channel, right? That's why I wanted to do it. I kind of sticking to the fact that I'm probably not going to change the name. If I'm going to teach anybody how to crochet, I'm going to teach them how to do the blankets. I'm going to teach them how to do the blankets with the patterns that we're doing. I have no problem doing them. I feel that the blankets that we're currently working on, which are these, and they're not our pattern, so I can't really show you the pattern. It's these. She does a beautiful job. These blankets right here, I feel like I have skill to show you how to do. Um, but other than that, my similar to being asked by my CEO to teach music. I don't know how to go about it. Yeah. I mean, I just feel as if I probably could show you how to do these, right? I can show you how to do these because I feel confident enough to show you. I don't feel confident enough to show you how to do a hat. If I'm going to teach you how to do a hat, I'm going to send you to Bag a Day. I do not enjoy doing amigurumis. We do the cupcakes. That's it. Soap caddies, that's it. I don't enjoy crocheting in the round. I enjoy 100% doing blankets. I don't feel very confident to show people how to do, trying to think the other, like those towels with the little stuffed animals on them. I don't feel confident to show anybody how to necessarily do that. So I was asked that question, and I want I want everybody to understand that yes, it may happen where I teach you how to crochet. We are going to do some crafts. I've been spending the month of October really spending time catching up. I really wanted to be caught up with devotions and Bible verses and all that kind of stuff. Everybody, that one short I put out yesterday, that song I made, got over 700 views, which I was thrilled to death for. And all God gets all the praises for that. But I know that our name is somewhat of a conundrum for people because they look at it and they go, well, I don't understand this. You're not crocheting. You're crocheting, but you're not teaching it. I'm going to send you to the places I feel are best for you to learn how to do it. I can teach you how to do this. I can't teach you this specific pattern because it's not our pattern. But in the future, when I get done with this one and then I have another special one to do, and it's still not my pattern to do, but eventually I do have intentions of trying to figure out how this is done. I know at least it's done on Excel, but then how the rest of it's done and learning how to write patterns, that's a whole skill set. And I have to learn how to do it. I have to walk through it. I don't mind showing you all how to start these and how to do them and how to do the bobble stitch. I have no problem doing that. But we are crocheting here. We are crocheting connection. And let me just say, I'm not at all upset 100% with the question that was asked. I appreciate that. If you all have any questions or comments, please put it in there. We'd be glad to answer them. I felt as if kind of, I really felt honored, I have to say, that for somebody that felt that they never really felt as if they were confident enough to teach. Hi, Grandma. Confident enough to teach crochet. And you can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you would like people to connect with your channel. Confident enough to teach crochet. I never really felt confident enough to do it. The fact that somebody was asking me to do it, I felt that that was a great honor. I really did. Because I thought, wait a minute, somebody is thinking enough of me that I've got the skill set to show it. But if I'm going to show you how to do this kind of thing, I'm going to show you from what my skill set is. And my skill set is I have no problem showing you how to work these patterns, but they're going to have to be our patterns, right? They can't be someone else's patterns. I have no problem teaching you all how to do them. I have no problem if we do a design to be able to show you how to do that. Um, not one problem doing that. Um, I'm going to send you to the two places I told you. I'm going to send you to Bag a Day. So when I respond to that comment, which I plan to do, I'm going to tell that person, listen, in the future, there may be a time when we start doing these kind of patterns, right? And when we do those kind of patterns, I will, and there are patterns to do, then of course I will gladly show people how to do them. But because they're not our patterns, I can't do that. So for right now, you guys have to understand the importance of crocheting connection. I don't think people today realize the importance. And if you can see that tree, not that one, the one next to it is thinning now. You can notice that. I noticed just that now as I was looking. I think people don't realize how important it is for connection. Now, this is where I'm going to ask you all to help me. I need your help. And I put out a post today. I don't know what YouTube's doing with its numbers. Christina on her channel and her Fall Fest video, which is out, she has gained, and I'm thrilled to death. I'm so happy. She's gained like 53 subscribers because she's new to the Fall Fest. We have gained, I think, about 20 to our community, and the numbers have been, they've just been going back and forth. I need your help. And I need your help with the point of it is to, if you have a channel and you can share us out to either your Facebook or your YouTube community, I would really appreciate that. We have a lot of great stuff on our channel. We're adding stuff. We added our fall quote today. I'm going to go inside and see if I can figure out how to do the song. It was about falling into friendship. I loved the song that we did. We just took all of our songs, all of our Bible verse songs for the entire month of September, and we put them all together. So you have them all together. Hi, Carol, all together. Oh my goodness, you can't open your playlist. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that, hon. Um, come all together, and they're in one video. So if y'all want to just play that video and allow all that wonderful music, and each day is put, and then the song, and then of course the name of the song. Um, so we put that out today, and we're going to put that out on every Sunday, the first Sunday of every month. We're going to put those songs together in a video together every month, so that they'll be together in one section. And so you guys can just let that play if you all want to. But that is something that we did today, and it's going to come out on Sundays night. But the problem is that I really wanted to make sure that the music or the background that I used in each one of the videos that I put together was not going to have a copyright issue. So I decided, I worked on it yesterday and I got really tired and I just had to go to bed. So they are going to go out on every Sunday, or every Sunday, first Sunday of the next month. But this way, when I'm doing those videos, I can put them together so it's not such a big project to do all at once. Hi, Joy Joseph. How are you? Put in hashtag blessed if you'd like people to connect with your channel. Another thing you all probably noticed is that we didn't go live yesterday. We are still trying to figure out the issue of getting to church without us, the live snapping off. And I didn't want to frustrate myself, frustrate my audience, and frustrate everybody else around me. So what I did was, it may be a little shaky, is I have every intention of taking the Sunday drive video to church. I'm glad you're doing well. To church, and I'm going to upload it as a premiere. So, okay, well, have a nice dinner, Alfonso. I'm going to upload it as a premiere on Sunday mornings about 9:05, 9:10, somewhere around there. And this way, you guys can see that. It'll be a premiere. We can still connect. It just won't be a live connection. You guys can come in, put in your little hashtag, be able to connect with each other, see the drive to church. I will probably I will voice over it and then talk, and maybe put in some of the uh, Bible music or some of the autumn songs that we've done or something like that. But we'll put it together in a video, probably about 20 minutes, but it'll start being a premiere instead of it being an actual live. We're going to do it as a premiere. This way, you all can still connect with each other because it will be live, but it will be a premiere form. So we started doing that. If you wondered why I didn't go live on Sunday, until we figure out how to fix the whole issue. But I'm going to ask everybody within our community. I know it's not about the numbers. I understand that, but we really want to get to 2K before the end of the year. And I can't do it by myself alone. I need my community's help to grow. And I would really appreciate if you're coming in to just share out our channel, share out the Fall Fest videos that are in the Fall Fest participation. I would just really appreciate if you would do that for us. Share where you can and get us out there. Um, I really want to say to the person that asked that question, how honored I was to be even asked to teach someone how to crochet. I really felt that that was a great honor, and that you felt confident enough that I could do it, because I really honestly have no confidence in teaching that, if you really want to know. Um, but if I'm going to teach you how to crochet, I'm going to teach you with what my passion when it comes to crochet is. Always and will always be blankets. It's what I enjoy doing the most is blankets. Um, and if I'm going to teach anybody how to do that, that's the avenue I'm going to go down. Hats, groomy stuff, all that kind of stuff. I'm not even going to begin to. But you guys are coming in here and you are crocheting connection. And you don't have to have a crochet hook to do it. And I hope people can realize the value in coming in here, sitting here. I'm going to start looking at my schedule again and seeing this week when I can come out here before it gets too cold. Of course, past couple of days it's been roasting in Ohio. I don't know where. Like I said, it doesn't felt like autumn yet. I did a couple times, but not anywhere near. But my point of it is that I really enjoy this time with you all. I enjoy it tremendously for you guys to come in, chat with each other. And listen, let me just encourage you. If you all can sit there and think, well, you know what? I'm going to come in, I'm going to drop my link. That's great. It's not going to, you may get a subscriber for overnight, but it's not going to get you supporters. We are here to build a community, not an audience. And I know the numbers are not necessarily totally important, but YouTube does look at you a little different when you are sitting at 2K than they do when you're looking underneath there. And, we want to get more people to come in, more people for you all to connect with and learn about and so forth. And so it's an important thing. And I appreciate that the community that's here, the community that has supported us, the community that stands by us, I appreciate it more than you all ever know. And like I said, I will, and it will be if when we get to this point, we've got this one, and I've got one other blanket I really want to do, and there may be some more that I do from her, of course, in the future. But I really would like to do my own patterns, especially when it comes to doing and working on these type of blankets. I love doing these, and you know why? It's because they can become very, very personable to the person you're giving them to. If you want to do them, they can become very personal, where you can put somebody's birth date on there, where you can put you could put, a monogram of the person that somebody's getting married. You could put their name, their monogram in the middle of it and so forth. You could put the names. I've done the names on them. They can become so personable to them. It can be their own little part of a blanket. And so, um, and I've done her blankets and I've changed the patterns here to there, and I enjoy doing them. So I appreciate the, I guess I knew I wasn't going to get to that today. I appreciate the encouragement, I guess, and the confidence, but we're still going to have lots of times where we come together as a community and we crochet that connection and we make it an effort to come in and do what needs to get done, which is making those amazing and beautiful connections. And so the answer is, will you ever learn how to crochet from us? Possibly. It's probably not going to happen till next year. If I even think about doing any kind of pattern of my own, it probably won't be until next year. I can almost guarantee that. Um, I can almost guarantee that that's exactly what's going to happen. We probably will not do anything like that until next year. And I'm going to say this when it comes to teaching someone how to crochet. I guess where my hesitation lies a little bit, and that's why it was hard to put it in a total. I hope that person will watch this video. A total comment, is because when I learned how to crochet, this is where I thought, oh, I'll go to YouTube and I'll learn how to crochet. It was great um, to think that. And I ended up thinking, okay, I'll follow it. And I wish I had known about somebody like Bag a Day back then, and I didn't. And I wish I had known about them. But I found it very hard to actually learn the very basis of how to crochet by YouTube. At least for my standards, I found it difficult. And I actually had to go someplace. I went to a yarn shop that sat there and taught me how to crochet. There was people there, and they sat and they showed me how to crochet, and then I could start learning on YouTube. That's how I learned how to crochet. I've probably learned some bad habits along the way because I'm pretty much self-taught. And I can tell you, when I do anything outside of these kind of blankets or C2C blankets, really, my crochet, especially if I do a single crochet row, blanket, it tends to go this way. I don't know what I do. You, I find them frustrating. These I can do hands down. They come out beautiful every solitary time. So I'm going to say to everyone, I love that people want to think that they think enough of me to be able to say, you know, will I learn crochet from you? And the answer is you may, but if you're interested in doing these kind of blankets. But please don't stop coming and supporting, because if you're looking for a crochet channel, and I'm going to say this too, is one thing that I found throughout the crochet community when I was looking at YouTube channels is there was a lot of crochet channels, and a lot of them focused on crochet, and a lot of them focused. I've seen a turn happen where community started happening within those crochet groups. It wasn't just about doing the crochet, but there is community within those crochet groups. And I have every intention next year, in April, hopefully, God willing, that I'm going back to StreamYard. I have decided I'm going to put up with Streamlabs until April, and then I'm going back to StreamYard. Because I want to do some more panels, and maybe we'll start doing some panels where we can have people that crochet and show their projects off and show people how to do it. We can do it that way, and I can show people how to do these type of bobble stitch personal blankets. It's an avenue I never closed down, but I never closed it down. I never said I would never. Never say never, right? But I also I also want to be very careful how I do it, because I don't want people learning in a way that is going to teach them any kind of bad habits. And I think as crocheters, we kind of pick up some bad habits along the way. But please understand, if you're coming in this chat when we're doing this crochet and or connect and grow, you guys don't understand the importance of this. Some people do, and maybe not everybody does. If you're trying to grow a channel, when you see these opportunities like Foodies Vacations and Are You Locked In and Here, you can come in and drop your channel. People go over and check it. They may hit the subscribe button, but it's more than that. It's more than just hitting that button and making those numbers go up. Yes, we would love to see the numbers hit over the 2K mark. I'd love to see the chat going a little bit more busy than it is right now. It's okay. I'm just thankful that I have the blessing to come on here and talk with you all and turn this on, and hopefully my community will see it. The notifications, of course, this time I didn't send any notifications out. I know how YouTube can be, right? But I'm grateful for it that I have the privilege and blessing to be able to do this and be able to open it up for you guys to come in. But really, if you want to grow that community, if you want to grow on YouTube, crocheting those connections are so important. It's as important as every stitch going into the blanket we're currently working on. It is so, so important. And so the answer is I never closed that window. Will I open it at one point? Probably. And it will be opening up to doing these kind of blankets because I enjoy doing them so much. I enjoy doing them tremendously. And I'd love to be able to pass the knowledge on. And here's the other thing. When I started doing these blankets, I really didn't think that it was blankets that I could do. I looked at them, I was quite intimidated. I was actually intimidated to think about working with, because this specific blanket, I am working with 3 different strands of yarn at once. Not at once, but I'm starting with one on one side, I'm carrying it over this way, right? Hi, Sandy. Well, fly safe. Let me know if you got home safely, right? So I didn't think I had the confidence to actually do something like this. And the first blanket I did for Bag a Day. And when I did that, I thought, man, and I have done that one. I've done one for our pastor, one for our music teacher. I have done 5 for somebody within our church. I do 5? No, I did 6. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3. Well, 6, 9. I've done 10, one for my nephew. This is 11. I did one for Josh, is 12. I did one for Christina's mother-in-law, that's 13. Did one for Misha, that's 14. I did one for 15. I did one for the lady at our church, that's 15. Trying to think of all the ones I've done. I've done 2 for babies. Is it 2 or 3? No, I did 2, so that's 17. I'm curious now. I've done at least 17 of them. I've done 17 blankets since I started doing that. And that was back in April of 23. Was it April? Not 23. No, it was April. It was April of 23 or 24. I can't remember. No, I was thinking it was 23. No, was it 23? We started in January of 23. This is coming up to our 2-year mark. I think it was April of 23, if I remember right. I'd have to think about it. It was last year that I did the blanket for that. So it was April of 23. I've done 17 blankets, at least 17, 18 blankets since I've done. Oh, that's awesome. 17 blankets since I've done it, since I started doing those blankets. That tells you how, not fast, but they're not that difficult to do. They come up quickly, they come up easily. There's some skill set to know how to do it, but if you can do a single crochet and a bobble or stitch, single crochet and a bobble stitch, you can do those blankets. And when I first did the first one, I thought, I don't have enough confidence to do it, but I was able to do it. But because they're not necessarily our patterns, I can't do those. Okay. Now, I recently did a pillow with a bobble stitch that came out pretty good. I did one for Misha. But I'd love to be able to show people how to do these type of blankets because they come up so easily, they can come up so quickly. They really honestly are they're an art form. They truly are. So I I want to thank that individual for inspiring me to get to a position where I can show you the blankets that I love doing, that I'm so passionate about. And I hope I can do that one day. It's not going to be, won't probably be until next year, but I will do that at one point. And please, please don't be afraid to ask questions, ask things on here. Um, Give us ideas, suggestions. We're going to be doing another Suno night with Echo. I will be on Osa Ravishing in January. I gladly come on and talk to anybody. I will be on Big Jack Storytime Diaries next month. This is catch up month for me. I'm really focusing on getting caught up with devotions, uh, again, and Bible verses and all that kind of stuff. But we need your help, guys. I'm going to ask everybody that's part of our community, check and make sure you're subscribed. If you are participating in Fall Fest and in the Fall Fest and you have commented on the video, it was not a requirement that we made that said you had to subscribe to be eligible to win. But if you have commented, please go back and make sure that you've hit that subscribe button to be participated in Fall Fest, on our channel on Blessed to Crochet. I would really appreciate it. So just please make sure that you are checking the subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we're coming live, and just double check and make sure, because I had somebody that actually was on and they said, I thought I was subscribed to you and I got unsubscribed. So check and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy being here. Come and participate when we do these crochet and connection and connect and grow. You guys are crocheting. You're crocheting those connections. But if there's not a lot of activity going on in the chat, I know it's hard to do. But it means the world to me for you all to come in here, for you all to participate, for you all to be part of the community. I look forward to the times when I can come out here, and and I really had to think about that question and say, you know what, Mary, you could do this, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it in a way that I want to show you all the passion I have for these blankets, because I think anybody can pick up a crochet hook and pretty much do those blankets and follow a pattern, especially if you're somebody like me who also has done beautiful cross stitch. If you're somebody that does cross stitch, you can learn how to do these blankets pretty easily, and they can come out absolutely beautiful and beautiful work and all that kind of stuff. So um, I know we're in the dark. I understand that. But thank you. Thank you all, just for everybody. Thank you for that question. That really, it meant a lot. I didn't think about, I thought, well, I had to think about it for a couple of days. That's why I haven't responded to it. But I thought, you know what? That means a lot, that somebody has confidence enough to think that I could even begin to show them how to do what I really enjoy doing, those blankets. It's where I found my niche in the crochet world, is these kind of blankets. And I love doing C to C too. That's another one. Hi, Star. How are you? I also did, Star, I did a video. I put all of our devotion songs together in one. All right. Have a safe flight, Sandy. I'll be praying for you for sure that you get home safe. I put all our songs for all our Bible verses all together in one video. And those will come out every Monday or every Sunday night. I did it on Monday because I didn't get them all done in time. And I wanted to make sure that when I uploaded it, it was going to be no issues with the video I was using in the back for each one of them. But I intend to make it a part of when I do the Bible verse songs, put them in so that I'm not having to, yeah, I know the feeling. I'm going to work so that when I do the Bible verse songs, I'm putting them into this, um, this, can't think what it is now. I'm putting it into, like, I've got the thing put into Canva now so that I can just take the song and say, okay, then that way, the end of the month, it's not so much work to put together because it was a lot to put together, but I'm glad I did it. But then that way, hi procrastinate gardener, how you doing? You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to, yeah, template. Yeah, it was a lot to do, but um, I wanted you all to have the songs together. It came out for the members first, and then came out for the members first, and then it came out for, like, what in the heck is that? I know I'm in the dark, but we went to Sam's Club, and then when we go to Sam's Club, it takes a while. But if you all have the ability to share us out, we're trying to get to the road to 2K, and we're about 53 away, and I would just really appreciate some help with that. It would mean a lot if anybody can share us out and help us get there, because it's going to take a community to get there. I've realized that. I need to see what I'm doing. And my Nightbot, sometimes Nightbot wants to not do it right. Hi Scooter, how are you? You can put hashtag blessed in the chat. It should drop your link. Did you get your link put in? I wonder why. Maybe it's just taking a while to catch up. Crafted Gardener, put it in again and see if it comes up. But if you all could just check and make sure you're subscribed, share us where you can. I'd appreciate it. There you go. I don't know what happened before. So this is the new one. We do Bible verse songs for all of our Bible verses. We do what we do with the Bible verse songs, so people are not familiar. We take the Bible verse, we put it into Chat GPT. We say, Chat GPT, make us a poem, then make us a song, and then we put it in Suno and create a song for it. So each one of the Bible verses have a song to them. What I'm finding out actually is we were in church on Sunday, and they were mentioning Jeremiah 33:3. If I'm not, I may be wrong because I've got stuff going in my head right now. And I knew exactly what that verse was, pray continuously. And I'm like, it's because I just did it. But then I could picture, I love connecting things with pictures. I'm a very visual kind of person. I knew exactly what that was because I had done it. So I'm loving the songs that are coming out, but they're coming out every day. But then we're putting them entirely in a whole thing so you guys can see the day and be able to see them lined up. So that's what we're doing. We also released And we're doing the same thing with our quotes. We're taking the quotes and say make a poem out of them. Can't think what it is now. Chat GPT, and then we're making a song out of them. So hopefully you guys are enjoying them. I just did one for friendship and so forth. And so we got that one. Tomorrow night, our weekly recaps came out tonight on both channels. And trying to think. Carol, you're actually in this weekly recap. We have recaps on Blessings Through Connection. If you're not connected with Blessing to Crochet, if you're not connected with Blessing Through Connection, that's our other channel that we try to use that as well as for connection. And so you guys can go on there. Our recaps come out every Monday at 8 p.m. Tomorrow night, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a wheel. Okay. And we're going to be taking, it'll come out as a short. We're going to take a wheel. We're going to spin the wheel for everybody that we gave a shout out to last week in our weekly recap. And we're going to see who the lucky person is. Now, every week, what we do is we take the people's names we put on the weekly recap. We put them in a video, in a private playlist on both of our channels, and we run those playlists. We pick about an hour worth of content on their channel. We put it in a playlist, and we run those playlists and comment on them. And so this way, they get some watch time. It's not just putting up your name, and that's great because people can connect with you, but we wanted to go a step further. On Tuesday, we're going to do Blessed Support, and that wheel is going to come out, and we're going to see who the lucky person is, and then we're going to go onto their channel and we'll watch some extra hours. I think I did it for Scoot. I did it for you on both channels, on Blessing to Connection and Blessed to Crochet. I watched at least an hour, but we're going to start something tomorrow. We're going to take all of the names from this week. Faith and Tackle, Carol was one. And after Faith and Tackle, everybody that participated in Fall Fest, they're all been on a shout out. I think yours was a couple weeks ago, Scooter, but thank you so much for your support as well. I appreciate it. And she has a great channel, guys, as well. If y'all stop in, she has a great channel. But what we're going to start doing is all the names from this week recap that's coming out now for both channels on Blessed to Crochet and Blessings Through Connection. Put them in a wheel, put it out in a short. We will go into their channel on both of our channels. So understand too, it could be the same name come up on both channels. It could be one name and then another name for Blessing Through Connection. So it could be two different names, or it can be the same name, right? Because we get do weekly recaps on both of our channels. They're both the same. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put that short out. That's another shout out for whoever wins that extra support. And we're going to go into their channel and we'll watch like 4 or 5. Just came out, just popped out. I just saw the notification on the thing. We're going to go into their channel and we'll watch like, up to 5 hours worth of additional content. So that's just another way. And then we're going to ask our community to come in and give them some extra support and at least watch an hour worth of content. So those will start coming out Tuesday at 8 p.m. I thought about doing them prior, but I don't, because if we do them before the weekly recap comes out, then it doesn't make much sense. So this is going to be extra support Tuesday. And we're just going to put it up and say, okay, community, please make sure you're connected with them. As we ask you to connect with all our channels, we do a recap on, and we do our daily shout outs for. And then on top of the hour we're going to give each one of those channels that are in the weekly recap, we're also going to give them extra support on Tuesday too as well. So those are the things that are coming up. We're going to still be out here. It's, believe it or not, it must have been in the 80s the past couple of days. We're going to be out here till we can't be out here anymore, and then we're going to be in there and we're going to crochet. we're going to be doing live every day in December. We do that every year. We've got Advent devotions coming up. We've got to head down to the Amish country so that we can get the shoe boxes. So we're going to be doing those. We're also going to be high cruising life as is. Go ahead and put hashtag blessed in the chat. Hi, Kathy. I know it's dark, but we were late. We went to Sam's Club and well, you know what? This girl just, you know, doesn't matter. Chat always happens in the chat is always happening in there. Magic always happens in the chat. So you can put hashtag bless, but we're going to be doing the shoe boxes for that live, which means we're trying to fill at least 4 shoe boxes for Samaritan's Purse. That's in memory of my dad. We have 2 p.m. We have a sprinkle. And so we're going to be doing that. We have the cookie connection too. We have the hashtag blessed cookie connection. So we're going to start putting those out probably next month. You guys can start sending in your cookie recipes. We put them on a short. We tag your channel. We ask you what song you want to be for those shorts. We offer it up to anybody that wants to do a video. I think what I'm going to do this year is anybody that does do a video about either a story about what their cookie means to them or actually doing their cookie, so forth. We may do like, I think maybe in January, because that's when it ends. It runs from the day after Thanksgiving through until January 2nd. So maybe we'll do something that if they do a video on their channel, we'll do something in like on January 5th or something. We'll do like a $25 gift card, and then anybody else that wants to do it. So we may do something like that, and that's the Blessed Cookie Connection. So we may do something like that, where if anybody wants to do a video, then we put together something, and then everybody that does a video, they send us something similar to what Fall Fest is happening. They send us the name, and then we'll do a grand prize, and a grand prize will be, maybe a $25 gift card to Amazon. If they want to give a semifinalist away, that's fine, but we'll at least do a 25. And then if anybody else wants to do anything, we got that. We've got Dog the Bounty Hunter. We got to meet him. Hi, Moby. How are you doing? We got to meet Dog the Bounty Hunter recently. Awesome experience from Faith and Tackle. He's on our shout out tonight on both channels, amongst some other great channels as well. And we're going to be also doing that as a giveaway as soon as Fall Fest kind of winds down. We'll be doing a video. So we'll be running that video sometime toward the end of the month, probably till near Thanksgiving. And that'll be that time for you to win an autographed hat of the Dog, the Bounty Hunter. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you would like people to connect with your channel. But guys, I need your help. I need your help. Please make sure that you've hit that subscribe button to here. I'd appreciate it. And if you can share us out, I would really appreciate it tremendously. Get more people within the community. Hashtag blessed. More people within the community, and it would also just be able to get people here crocheting that connection. It is so important. And we can draw up hashtags all we want and chats. They're great. They're wonderful to do. I'm looking forward to get cooler and the bugs can stop coming around. But make sure that when you're also dropping those hashtags and you're going in and connecting with everybody, make sure you're actually making those connections. If you want to grow your channel, please do. When we get off these lives, come back and make a comment so that people can do it. We utilize we have our daily connection hubs on both of our channels, Blessing Through Connection and Blessed to Crochet. They come out midnight every night, okay, or morning. Use those to tell people when you're going live, when you have an upcoming premiere, just saying hello. Maybe there's somebody you're already connected with. Go in and give them a little extra support. Leave your fingerprint there. Let them know that you stopped by. Those are all ways we're trying to help you all grow your community so we can also help. We're going to get the blessings back in return because we're going to help grow our community as well. And it gives you more people. I love meeting new people. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite things to do. As far as will you ever learn how to crochet from us? The answer is probably yes at one point. But it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen with these kind of blankets that we're currently doing, but it has to be our own pattern. It cannot be a pattern I'm using from somebody else. And that's going to take a little bit of time. But again, in the description below will be bag a day. If I'm going to send anybody to learn how to crochet hats, amigurumis, and other things, I'm going to send them there. Because, oh my goodness. I'm glad you're here too. That sounds like quite a predicament, you know. But I'm going to send you to Bag a Day. If you want to learn how to crochet, I'm going to send you there because out of everything that I've ever crocheted in my life, these are the best things I've ever done. That's my skill set, and I didn't think I could do them, and I actually do a pretty good job with them. They turn out beautiful, and I would have no problem at all showing people how to do them. But they have to be our own patterns, and they will be. I'm currently doing the current one we're working on, which I knew I wasn't going to get to tonight, is for a channel. I think it's like that. Hands. Oh my goodness. Hands for Cruising. That's another channel that's amazing. They help people that otherwise could not go on cruises to be able to actually go on cruises. So they help support them, veterans, first responders, people that just are deserving of a cruise. They help them. They help them how to do that. But taught me to crochet because my mom's was left-handed. I couldn't get it. Should Yeah, and I'm not saying you can't learn how to crochet via YouTube. You can, but oh my goodness, sheesh, we'll be praying for you. It's a lot. Um, yeah, Foodie's great. Another channel that's really awesome is this one. Chip is awesome. Are You Locked In? If you're not familiar with Tuber Chat, highly recommend that one. That's another great place to do that as well. Make sure too that you're connected with Blessing Through Connection. That is our other channel. We make you a mod when you come in. That's our other channel to make sure that you're connected to as well. But I just, you know, this whole thing of us doing YouTube started as a fluke. I was never going to go live. And I just sat there and I thought, how many people are dealing with fibromyalgia or chronic pain like I am? I have a song coming out for my fibromyalgia warriors. I thought I had to do that song and release it. I found a lot of different memes about fibromyalgia. I'm going to put them together in a video. But I sat there thinking, how many people are like me? and they're sitting there struggling with fibromyalgia, and they maybe can't go out as much, and they maybe can't do this as much. I can be there as a place to be a resource for them. Oh my goodness. And I had to sit there thinking to myself, I don't want anybody to have to be there by themselves and alone. I knew what that was. I knew what it was like to deal with that every day. I knew the struggle that came with it. I've raised a special needs child. I've been through a divorce. I've been through an abusive first marriage. I've been through struggles. I've been through, the loss of, I've been through grief. My dad had dementia. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. So if it can help one person, I'm all here to do it. All here to do it. I'm all here to open the lighthouse as we do it and as we call it. So you guys have a place to connect. Because when my aunt was diagnosed with cancer, the aunt that passed away in March in 2023, it was my YouTube community that came in and stepped in and was there for me. And then when that other family member didn't want to talk to our family, it was devastating. And it was right around the time when I also have a struggle because the 31st was when my grandfather passed away, and the 1st is when my dad passed away, December and January. It's a hard time of year for me. But my YouTube community was there, and we were already, had our footing in to a really big channel that we're not a part of right at this point. But, and because of that, I didn't want to do it. And I fought against the notion of wanting to change it. Everybody said, well, you should change it because you really don't teach anybody how to crochet. And I'm like, no, but I want people to get past that. People go and they look at people's names and they make an assumption by the name of what their channel is all about. But there's channels I've been in and I'm like, their name is just a part of who they are. I'm blessed to crochet. What are you blessed to do? You're blessed to do something. It may be crochet, it may be gardening, it may be cooking, it may be whatever it is, right? It may be something else, but we want you all to realize what spectacular individuals you are, what community is all about. See, it was you guys that came together when my aunt was dying of cancer that said, that came to me and said, when I said my aunt wanted to see us one last time before she left this world, it was my YouTube community that came together to help us find the flight information and get her from Florida to Ohio so we could give her that one last hug. The power of community is amazing. Well, I'll ask you the same question because sometimes I feel exactly the same way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We almost got in a car accident tonight. By the way, I was hungry and I was in a lot of pain, so I needed my medication and I needed to eat before I took it, right? And so we were at Sam's Club and I just picked up hot dogs for everybody. We're all hungry. And then we brought two roasted chickens to a friend of mine at church that is having some knee issues. And so we stopped off there and I thought I've got to eat something before all that happens. And so we're going out of Sam's Club and Josh had finished his hot dog and I had sauerkraut and I had sauerkraut, ketchup, mustard, and relish on my hot dog. And this car, I don't know why they didn't see our SUV, but our car was here and it came this way and we were like, here. I mean, it was like sauerkraut went everywhere. I was like, the sauerkraut went on me, I was a mess. I was so upset. I was like, "Sheesh." Thank God we weren't in a car accident, though. I was very thankful we weren't in a car accident. I will take relish and sauerkraut all over me and everything, but my goodness. This speech on the power of community. I am in recovery from alcoholism and spoke. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through all that. But that's why community's here. And you guys are crocheting that connection. You're crocheting. You're not picking up a crochet hook, but people don't realize how important they are. They are so important to be able to crochet that connection and make those connections happen. You guys can change people's lives through connection. We never thought we were going to open up a live and go live. I'm so glad I did. So glad I hit that red button and said, let's just try this. We're so close to 2K. Any help to get us there, we would greatly appreciate it. um, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I didn't. I was nervous. First one I did was a mess. Gotten better. I've learned things. I've grown in my Canva knowledge. I've grown in our community. I'm here when people are just need a place to talk. It's all what it's about. We're gonna do some crafts in December, of course, because I've got some ideas for some stuff, and we always do. We did started doing it last year. We do 2 members only videos in December of crafts. So we'll be doing that. And I just want to see this channel grow. There's so much good content on. If anybody wants to sit and watch any of our things, any of our stuff, we'd appreciate it. Just because we're monetized and I get the connection, Mama gets the monetization. She was able to get a pair of shoes, two new shoes recently because of the little extra money that's coming in. It's not much, but it's a little bit. She gets a little bit when she gets the $100 that YouTube says you've met your threshold, so you get it. So that helps her. I need the connection. I need it because it helps me. I don't sit here thinking to myself, oh, I'm hurting, I'm hurting, I'm hurting, I'm hurting. Believe me, it gets real old real quick when you're doing it, when you don't stop, when there's no end to it. You know there's not going to be an end to it. You have to do something. It's easy to really get in not a good space in your head when you're sitting here. We want to be here for people that need it. We want to be here for our community. You guys have been there for us. We got a lot of good stuff. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. You guys are the blessing behind Blessing to Crochet. And I hope that maybe this answers the question that was asked. I will be responding to the comment. I don't at all take the comment without a lot of, like I've been saying, a lot of appreciation. Oh, cruising, thank you very much. I have your channel saved. I'm working on Fall Fest right now, Fall Fest participants, but I saved your channel. So look for a shout out in November, but thank you, thank you, thank you very much. That goes to Mama 100%. And I'm very glad. It warms my heart for her. It's my way of giving back, but that was very sweet. But for sure, look out for a shout out. I will give you one when it comes out next month for sure. I'm doing all the people that are in Fall Fest. If you guys haven't checked that out, but thank you, thank you. I will let Mama know. I know she will. She's always very thankful. She's always very grateful to you guys. I got the best community. I want to say that. If y'all haven't checked out Fall Fest, check out the videos. It's an opportunity for you guys to participate, make some wonderful connections, support it. Oh, but see, I love doing shout outs. It's why I never wanted to make it a members only thing, because I love doing them. So when I can find channels that I like, or people that, you know, give a little bit, maybe do a super chat or something, I don't have any mind. I don't mind doing it at all. I don't mind. I love doing shout outs because like I've always said, when everybody says thank you for the shout out, and I said, I love connecting great communities with our community. And I just love doing it. And I'm always looking for them. I'm always looking for channels because we do a daily shout out. So it's like, okay, who's next? But I'm running through all of the Fall Fest participants right now. I'm running through all of them. And then I'll be looking for shout outs in November. But anybody that can share us out, we got to, guys, we got to get to 2K. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but it's literally going this. It's like we were at 1951, then it dropped us back to 1941, then we're at 1946, and then 1947. Christina, my daughter, she's new to Fall Fest, right? She's gone from 19, and I'm thrilled to death for her, 1947 to, 497 to 451. I'm like, yay, she's grown. I'd love to see her at 500, but I'm like, man alive. Like the numbers have just done this little thing. They're doing this dance, almost kind of like it reminds me when we were first doing our first 1,000. It was like, man, they were just, it was like, it was going back and forth. They were playing yo-yo, dice, something, back and forth, back and forth. But anyway, I'm going to look at our schedule. We're going to do some blessings through connection this week. Be on the lookout for that. We're going to do Blessed to Crochet, more of these, so you guys can come in here and chat. But we got some good stuff coming up, guys. And again, the answer is probably at one point I will, but it's gonna be doing those blankets that I love doing so much. And I really, really I've enjoyed. I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, and then we'll wrap this up in a few minutes. I want you to know from the bottom of my heart how much I enjoy coming out here. Or if I can't come out here because I love y'all, but I'm not crocheting in the snow, even though I said I may do that one time. Just come out here and do like a funny thing or something with it. When it's snowing, I may do it, just see how long I could do it. But my hands are probably getting pretty cold. But if it's snowing, I may do it just to let you all see the snow, right? But here's the thing. I really enjoy coming out and just sitting, pulling my crochet out, and just sitting and chit-chatting with you guys. It means so much. I can't run playlists on other channels. Anyone else have any? Oh, I haven't had that issue. I don't know what's happening. Did you try refreshing your phone, Carol? Oh, by the way, you're in the recap this week because you were in the shout outs last week. So they're on both channels, Blessing Through Connection and Blessed to Crochet. Maybe refresh your phone, turn it off and turn it back on again. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe see if YouTube will get it straight. Maybe YouTube will stop. Maybe it'll refresh in the morning and maybe it'll stop messing with our numbers. But I enjoy these times coming out here, sitting with you all and just pulling my crochet out and letting the chat take itself, and not really having to have any topics or conversations or anything like that. I just really, really enjoy it. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You all don't realize how much you help. Living with chronic pain sucks. The song I created for fibromyalgia was Steady Grace. There's nothing graceful about hurting every day, 24/7, no stop. And I'm not trying to complain, but fibromyalgia sucks. There's no other way to say it. There's not a day that goes by that I don't hurt. There's not a day that goes by that I realize fibromyalgia has changed who I am because of everything that comes with it. It's not just the pain, it's the migraines, it's the anxiety, it's the tiredness, it's the fatigue, it's feeling like you've gone to bed and slept all night, never slept. It's the fog. It's all those kind of things that come with it every day. It's a bunch of fun. And I I by coming out here and sitting and crocheting and talking with you all and having this open so that you guys can connect with each other and build your communities, man, I feel like I'm doing something. I don't think about the fact that I'm hurting. Now, when I get up from here, boy, my body lets me know. But for the time that I'm sitting out here, we've been out here now for almost an hour and a half. I haven't really thought about the fact that my whole body right now does not like me. It really doesn't. And it's told me, quite frankly, how much it doesn't like me. I haven't thought about it because I've been in here connecting with you. I feel better when I get off. You guys are making that difference for me. You guys are making that happen for this girl. If you don't think you're helping me, you are, as much as I hope that I'm giving back to help you all. Whether it's shout outs, whether it's, you know, shout outs, whether it's you know, songs putting up, content putting up, jokes. Y'all haven't gotten to see the joke that we did. We made the song out of it. It was cute as could be. Whether it's making a joke and putting a joke up, whether it's putting a thing of mocha up, maybe it's putting the weekly recaps up. Now we're going to start the extra blessing wheel. All of that is because you guys are helping me just by being a part of our community. And I cannot be more grateful beyond belief to each and every one of you. And I want to thank you that. Thank you for that tremendously. And maybe I don't say it enough. I hope I communicate that in everything that I try to do. Yeah, we'll get there to 2K. Be nice to get there by the end of the year. If anybody wants to watch things they haven't watched, that helps our watch time. We still need to maintain a watch time, even though we're monetized. Anybody wants to take some stuff and watch it, we'd be very, very grateful. It helps push us out further on YouTube. If you want to hype a video, hype it. Hi, Brenda. And Brenda, thank you so much, hon, for all your support. Tremendously. Thank you so much for all your support. I want to just thank you. You're just an amazing supporter, and I appreciate that tremendously. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. Thank you very much for all your support. I appreciate it. And I put out a video tonight, and it's all of the Bible verse songs for the whole month of September. It just came out tonight. All collection of them. So anyway, I know I'm in the dark. or someone in the dark, but we went to Sam's Club today, and I'll come out and do a live for a little bit. So I wanted to answer the question. I hopefully I've answered it. The question was asked in a comment is, will I ever learn crochet from you? And the answer is eventually. Maybe if I do any crochet, it will be totally our own patterns with the blankets that we love doing. If I'm going to send you someplace else to learn how to crochet, it's going to be Bag a Day, 100%. Because I feel that she has more skills in certain things and more patterns that I can come up with. I'm not good at doing hats. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm not good with amigurumis or anything else. I do blankets. I do these specific blankets and the C2C blankets really, really well. And I just hope people are enjoying what we're doing. And again, if you can help us get there, if you help a girl out, get to 2K, I'd really appreciate it. Just share us out. I really want to see this channel grow. I want to see the community grow. I want to see Blessings Through Connection grow. For me, because I enjoy meeting new people and I enjoy the connections, but I want to see it for you all too. Because you guys are the thing that keep me going. I tell you, there's some days like I'm pushing real hard right now to get content out and get caught up before I know November and December comes. And I hope I'm doing stuff you all are enjoying. If you want to see something different, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let us know. This is a community and we want to know that. So anyway, it's getting a little chilly out here. Ooh. And I'm going to head in and go get comfy. Y'all don't see it, but I've got... Hi, Jesse. How are you? You're on the weekly recaps this week. I was telling everybody too. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat. But anybody, like I was asking, any help to share us out, help us get to 2K, I'd appreciate it tremendously. We're so close. I'm trying not to get discouraged when the numbers go. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. I haven't looked at the comments yet. But we're going to start something tomorrow. We're going to do a wheel of all the weekly recaps. It's going to be Extra Support Tuesday and Blessed Support Tuesday. And we'll see who wins the wheel. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm doing good. I don't know. I need to release the song for autumn, but I also feel like I may need to just take it easy tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to do a weekly recap wheel. It's going to be a spin. We're going to put those out on shorts every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and see who wins. It could be the same person on both channels. It could be two different people. And then that person is going to get, when we do weekly recaps on Monday, we take those names and go to their channels, find an hour worth of content and put it in a playlist and watch those playlists. This person is going to get a little extra time. Maybe it's 3 hours, maybe it's 5 hours. We're going to ask our community to at least watch an hour worth of content from that person's channel, whoever wins the wheel. So it's just a little extra support we can throw your way. And so we're going to do that. That's going to come out. And we'll do a short, tag your channel in it. And then we'll do a community post to say extra support winner too as well. So we'll be doing that, putting that out on Tuesday. I try to get, and then every Sunday, the first Sunday of every month, we'll do all the songs that we've done, the Bible verses for the entire month in one video collection. But I tried to finish it last night. I couldn't. I was too tired. I didn't realize how much of a project it was. So I said to myself, okay, now and again, you have to do this project in a way that when you create a song and you put the Bible verses together, you do several at a time instead of doing it all at once because it was way too much. And I wanted to upload it overnight, make sure there wasn't going to be a copyright issue, and there wasn't, thankfully. There wasn't an issue, and I was like, thank you. And so I thought I gotta do this real quick and let it run its course. And but they'll come out on Sundays night. And people can have the entire collection we'll be doing. And I'm going to be releasing that song sometime this month, Steady Grace, for my fibromyalgia people, because we're going to be doing Calypso with Happiness as she is doing her Suno time soon. So I want to get that video out. And I'm going to do a bunch of memes about fibromyalgia. And I'll be releasing the song for the autumn song that I did today for the quote. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet. Still, I think what I'm going to do is go find like pets or something like that and put it together. I don't know. Because I thought about, like, it's about friendship, and I thought maybe if I go and find like different pictures of cats and dogs kind of coming together, different animals making friends and stuff like that. Maybe we'll do something like that. But it's getting a little chilly out here, actually. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go get shower and take it easy for a little bit, and get rid of the relish and ketchup and mustard and sauerkraut that wanted on my shirt because somebody wasn't paying attention to what they were doing on the road. Thankfully, I had it spill on my shirt. Y'all can't see it, but thankfully it spilled on my shirt, and then we weren't in a car accident. I will take that. But I was telling everybody we were in Sam's Club, and the car was coming this way and didn't see us, and we were like there, and I had one of their hot dogs covered in relish and sauerkraut and mustard, and Josh went on the brakes, and relish went everywhere, and sauerkraut. Dang on it. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, but I will look at my schedule. We'll start. Somebody should slow down just a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to look at my schedule, and I will schedule both Blessing Through Connection and some times where we can come out here and crochet. But anyway, I love you all. And again, to the person that asked that question, thank you for inspiring me to look at doing it, not now, but within hoping as the cold winter comes in, I can take some time and figure out how to do it and be able to print the patterns off and be able to sit and teach you all how to do it. So if I teach anybody how to crochet, it'll be my passion, which are these blankets, which I have done. I've counted, I think it's 18 blankets. Hi, Mama knows best. How are you doing? You could hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to connect with your channel. I've done 18 blankets within the past since 23. That's how many of these blankets I've done, and they're not that hard to do. I think that says a lot. I think they come up pretty quick. They come up easily. They're personalized. So, yeah, something we are planning to do. But again, if you're someone that can share us out, help us to get to that 2K road, we'd appreciate it, guys. Um, I'm doing these crochets and connections and everything. Y'all can't see the fall leaves because it's dark. I didn't think I was going to be out here this long, but it's been nice. It's actually been really nice because I want you guys to grow your communities. The winter's going to come in. It's going to be cold weather. People are going to be inside. They're going to be looking for communities, and connection. They may not be able to go out as much. And if we can come in and make those connections, and we can help each other build our communities. And I'm blessed to do that, both here, blessed to crochet, and blessing through connection. We make you guys a mod. You guys come in, and we're not just there for people that you haven't met yet. We're there at Blessings Through Connection too, which is our other channel, so that you guys can come in there and make those connections happen. And then let's say you're already connected with Jessie Journals. Well, she pops into the chat. Maybe there's, you know, 10 people in there that could go over and watch a short of hers, or watch a 3-minute video of hers, or put a video in their playlist. And then if there's 10 people in there and they could put like an hour worth of video, like a little something in their playlist, private playlist, to go watch later, that's extra support. It's all about making those connections, because that's what's going to help build your community, is making those connections. It is necessary in order to build a YouTube channel. I don't think you can do it you can do it, but I don't think you can do it as powerfully without building those connections. They're so vital. And that's why we're sitting out here. We're sitting out here. We've watched the trees behind us. Of course, you can't see them, thin out in the past little bit. We're all doing it because we want to be here to support you. And I'm asking my community to help get us out there and be able to share us out there, so we can get over that 2K hump and go further and grow our community, so we can help you guys grow. It's all full circle, comes all around, right? So with that being said, I know Michigan goodbye, right? I think I was in Michigan once. Beautiful state, but I don't really think I'll ever go back again. That was Minnesota. Was it Minnesota I was in? I think I was in Minnesota. I don't know. I was never in Michigan. I think it was Minnesota. Anyway, I'm going to go in and get some dinner. I know it's late, but we had a hot dog. Of course, the relish and the sauerkraut and the mustard and the ketchup winded on my shirt, but that's another story altogether. Thankfully, I'm not doing a live from the hospital, so I have to go, thank you, Lord, for your protection and your safety. And I'd rather that happen on my shirt than anything else. So anyway, remember, guys, to be proud of being yourself. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. That is what we're going to continue to do. No crochet hook is required. There may be a point in time where we may add some crochet videos. But if you are looking for a place to learn how to crochet, go to Bag a Day. Absolutely, 100%. Great channel to go get some inspiration from, and learn how to crochet in some things I don't have the skill set to teach. I can guarantee you that. And but I think I have skill set to teach the blankets that I'm doing. But that may be something that we do down the road for sure. I can't do it with this pattern, but for sure down the road. So with that being said, we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered, and we'll see you on the next one. Be looking out for as many as I can plug into this week, for both here, Blessed to Crochet, Growing Connect Time, and Blessings Through Connection. I love you all. You have no idea how much you help my life, how much you help my day, getting through it and putting a smile on my face and taking my mind off of a chronic illness that a lot of people don't realize can be very debilitating. But you guys help in a big way to help me take my mind off it, not necessarily have to think about it for that day or for that moment or for that hour or 2 hours, for however long it is. And I appreciate it more than you know. I love you all. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good night. See you probably tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.